Okay, everybody, hello. Let me actually do razors coming through. Why? Alright, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out why nothing's working. You guys can hear it, but I cannot. Okay. Okay, there it goes. Figured it out. Oh, yeah, let me put it on the actual gaming thing. How is everybody doing? Oh, shoot, before I do that, shit, I need to go back because I need to... Sorry, everybody. I have merch to talk about because I don't know if everybody saw on stream or on, on social, but I have lamb chop stickies that you can get at Redbubble. There's a Redbubble dead domain store. I did put these out on, you can see them on both Twitter and YouTube because they're under the community tab. But not only, and they turned out really great. I'm very excited to stick them on something. But you can get your own lamb chop stickies. Forgive my cracked nail polish. As well as some of the other stream stickers, because I had to have 5 designs, so I popped up some designs I've made for stream stickers. So here's the third lamb chop. And then you can get your very own Mr. Pronoun Potato Head. That you can have your own pronoun outrage anytime, anywhere. And then this last one, because Redbubble prints everything in batches, so this last one, this angel dust one is just for me. I'm not selling that. That's not my design, but that's just for me. But you can also get this silly little guy, this little dog, for when you don't know what is happening. And those designs are all up on the Dead Domain Redbubble store right now. No, I love Redbubble. Like they're a little bit expensive, and honestly, I didn't realize the excuse me. I didn't realize that like they give, by default, I might have to change the margin a little bit, but by default they do not give a lot of money. Like, put it out of your head that I'm doing this to like make money. I'm doing this because people have asked for merch, so here's merch. because I've sold 22 stickers and I've made about $3 so far. But no, I love their stuff. I have a whole, not a drawer, but I've used a lot of their stuff over the years on, like, if anybody ever sees my apartment, or if I ever show it off, I have stickers on, like, so much of my furniture. I put stickers on all of my tech, all of my, like, bottles and cups, my, like, PlayStation and Xbox and iPad are just covered with stickers. So I use it a lot, and Redbubble is my preferred sticker method, because they actually, the stuff that they make stays on. Like, it's heavy, it's really good for water bottles, and it stays on really well, as opposed to, like, the other way that I get stickers is usually through, like, oh god, what's it called? Not what the hell is it? Wish, or like Wish and places like that, where you can order, you know, packs of 50 or 100 stickers for like $1 or $2, but those ones are so drastically worse in quality, it's not even funny. But yeah. No, Etsy has some good stuff too. I have some Etsy. I got most of my Double Trouble merch I got from Etsy. So I do love Etsy. I have heck. Yeah, I have several Double Trouble charms that I bought from Etsy. Shit. Etsy is really good for merch of obscure characters. So, like, if you're ever looking for Double Trouble or Angel Dust stuff, that's the way you go. Paper Animator, is Prime subbing not allowed? It should be. I don't think it's not. I don't think there's a limit to how many primes I can have, right? I'm new to this. I have no idea. Paper Animator, can somebody... Tell you what, can somebody gift Paper Animator a sub? Ahmed, can you have a conversation about gayness? Sure, we can have a conversation about gayness. Fungi Cap, thank you very much for subscribing at tier 1. Yeah, there is unfortunately a lot of stolen art on Etsy. And you have to be careful. The one thing, but one of the worst things about the, like, AI art apocalypse is there's just so much like AI art and shit on, like, not just because I like Redbubble, I like TeePublic. TeePublic is really good. I actually got this shirt from TeePublic. And I like Etsy a lot, but when you go and look at the designs, like, there's more and more AI bullshit on there, and it's so awful. And speaking of which, I gotta pop off the swag with the shirt today. Because this is... I love this shirt so much. Zarina Chess, don't take this the wrong way, but what motivated you to post nude? I didn't post nude. I just posted topless. I don't have like I have breast tissue, but it's not that developed. And it's like it was for that was the April Fool's joke. The April Fool's joke was that I said it was uncensored, but it wasn't actually uncensored. Paper Animator, thank you very much for subbing with Prime. I'm glad you figured it out. Orbs Main, that's a lot. That's a lot to... When Trump descended from heaven, his main goal was to give him, by God, was to free America from the satanic gender Democrat gender army. I hope that's a joke. I saw that, Paper Animator. Thank you. And now you can pop off in chat with all sorts of groovy little funny guys. I do, Kai Fulci, I do have some, hell yeah, Trans Girl Jade popping off with goats in chat. Have I seen the future? Amid, I'm assuming that you don't, that English isn't your first language. Am I correct in assuming that? I love the goats too. I ran into, there was a petting zoo in the mall the other day, and they had a goat named Jordan, and I about died because he was the cutest little baby. And I wanted to take him home so bad, but I most certainly cannot handle goats right now. Unfortunately, I've been drafted to the Gender Army. I respect you, and thank you for your service, Swain402. Gender Space Force. God said he's okay with it. Rango Mingo, hi. Hi. Goats are so sweet. Yeah, Redo, this is a bird skull. I think this is another thing I got on Etsy. Now that I'm looking around, I have a lot of shit from Etsy and Redbubble, I guess. I mean, God does not prohibit gayness. If you actually go and look at the Bible, not only is there a lot of contention about the passages that are often cited most for saying that God is against gayness, there's a lot of contention on how those were actually translated and what they actually mean. And many prominent biblical scholars disagree that it ever meant homosexuality. But more than that, God extended his love to all people at all times. Cheyenne D. Jordan, what would your top 2 faves, not including Angel Dust or Has Been? Top 2 faves of what? Oh. Well, I mean, the Jewish, we're going to have people in chat like Lane Kaplan who are much more well-versed in the Torah than I am. And when it comes to, I forget, I know what the Islam holy book is. When it comes to the Quran, I'm unfortunately out of my depth, so I can't say much there. But just because unfortunately, I am not going to live my life by a holy book I don't believe in. Like, that's the long and short of it. Like, and like, if people want to live in the world, you kind of have to be okay with that, because there's always going to be people who just don't want to live that way. I can love anyone, but not in a sexual way. Well, I'm not asking you to love me in a sexual. I'm not asking you to love anybody in a sexual way. Like, that's between you and another person. My dog is being very buzzy today. Okay, why gayness then? Because that's the way I choose to present myself. I mean, and you can love your male friends. There's nothing wrong with having a platonic, non-sexual love. Like, there's nothing gay about having platonic affection for people. Yeah, like, I have no need for, like, you can love somebody for who they are while still not being attracted to them. I guess I'm not understanding the distinction you're trying to draw here. Well, I don't want people also, I don't want people jumping on him in the chat, because I think he is coming at this earnestly, so I think we should engage with it earnestly. But what is feelings? Feeling depend on brain and hormones, which literally given to only men and women. I mean, sure. But you're okay, so in that you are saying that men feel a certain way. Men have hormones, women have hormones, which is fine, that's true. Naturally, male, masculine bodies and feminine bodies have different setups of hormones and different levels that their brains will regulate those hormones. That's true. However, if you're saying that being a man or being a woman means that you are prescribed to act a certain way, for example, not wanting to be with other men, then that's already not true, because there are people, whether they were born that way or not, doesn't matter, but there are people who are men who are attracted to other men. There are people who are women who are only attracted to other women. And sexuality also is not the same as gender identity. For a very long time, I, even as a trans person, have only been attracted to, I was born male, I've only been attracted to female people. It's not always the same thing. You can be attracted to what was opposite of your born sex. It's not me changing my gender presentation, me presenting more femininely, does not mean that I suddenly like men. That's not the way it shuffles out. Well, everybody, and don't be mean to him in chat. I'm trying to engage. He hasn't said anything mean. He hasn't lied or tried to trick me. I think he is just earnestly engaging. So be nice. I will put people in timeout if they're mean. I see you, trans girl Jade. Orbs as I've been paying attention to. I mean, has Orbs been saying other shit again? Because I just saw him come in with the one crazy thing. But if it's so important to man, God will make you choose before you are being born, right? I mean, you now you're getting into a philosophical territory that I don't know if if we're even arguing from the same, not even an argument because it's just a conversation, but we're even trying to make a point from the same area, if that makes sense. Because I understand where you're coming from, but I don't even know if I agree that something like that is determined before you're born. I think there are things, let me put it to you like this. Let me put it to you like this. There are differences in my brain that I was born with. And I'm not talking about being trans. I'm talking about being ADHD. I'm talking about being possibly borderline autistic. I'm talking about a family history of being predisposed to things like anxiety and depression. Things that my brain, when I was forming in my mother's womb, these were part of my DNA, passed down to me. And they have affected the way I move through the world, how the world treats me and how I treat it, right? And in that way, I think those differences have allowed me to see how well I fit into some boxes in society and how many of those boxes I don't fit into. For example, I've never been a particularly masculine person. I have never ascribed or aspired to be a big, buff, burly man, or even aside from that, many of the typical things you might think of when you think of masculinity. And that is a deeply held thing. My entire life, I have been separated mentally from those things. Like, it's hard to describe properly to somebody who's never gone through dysphoria what it actually feels like. Because I think a lot of people, like you're saying, Ahmed, in the chat, it's okay to be a man without masculine things. And yeah, it's true. Like, I've known effeminate men. I've known all kinds of men. Big burly men, short men. Like, that's true. There's a spectrum to manhood, right? Like would you at least agree that there is a spectrum to things like masculinity and femininity and how you're perceived that way? And the more I have explored that for myself in trying to find where I fit in, where I can look in a mirror and feel comfortable with who I am, with how I look. And this has nothing to do with anybody else's perception of me. This is my perception of myself. Yeah, and Demibird44 brings up a really good point. I've never felt more loved and comfortable since transition. Despite transitioning to being a man, I've become much more comfortable with presenting feminine. I've embraced loving skirts and pink, but just to include asking people to refer to me as man still, because being misgendered still hurts. I don't pass well even after surgery, so I don't try to force myself to seem masculine. I've come to a very similar conclusion. It's like the more I have explored this aspect of my identity, the less offended I get. Like, even though when I know people are doing it to be offensive, but the more I am just comfortable with who I am, because I have stopped trying to be something that fits into everybody else's expectation of me. I have stopped trying to be what other people expect me to be. And I can't help that. Like, my choices are to either continue trying to live up to these expectations that I don't identify with, that I feel completely isolated from, or to be true to myself and find people who will appreciate me and love me for who I am. Joel, thank you very much for super chatting $10. How do we win over gamers who call themselves anti-woke but are not right-wing or even political? They're just mad about games and film sexualizing women less than they did before 2016. That is a fantastic question, Joel. Give me just 1 second. And Left Coast Cutie, thank you very much for subscribing with Ryan. I hope that answers. I'm gonna try and answer Joel's questions, Ahmed, but I hope that answers your question, Ahmed. Is that I don't think I chose to be this way. I think whatever made me feel this chemical reaction in my brain, whatever makes me feel this way about masculinity, about being a man, about being perceived and seen as a man, I've never felt connected to it in any way. It's never felt right. In the same way, if you try on all right, let me put it. I used to work in not fashion. I used to work in retail, right? And so there's a look when you set up a guy. I used to work in the men's department at Macy's, and you get trained when you first start on how to fit people in suits, right? Like for events, graduations, weddings, whatever. And I'm going to change the light real quick. There we go. Graduations, weddings, whatever. And when you finally find a suit that fits a guy, like really fits, like perfectly tailored, doesn't like is slimming. It doesn't matter if they have like a gut or a wider build or they're tall. You find something that just fits perfectly. There's a look and a satisfaction that, to me, that is gender euphoria. That's what a straight man, a man who doesn't have gender dysphoria, feels. And then the opposite of that, when you try on a suit and nothing fits right. And every movement you make feels uncomfortable. Now imagine you are living in that suit every day. Every day. Every moment. You wake up and you're in that suit and you know it doesn't fit right. And it doesn't feel good. I made my own suit. I took off the suit that I was given. Like that wasn't the life for me. I guess. That is the I guess that's the only thing I really have to say about it. I saw you said something earlier, Ahmed, but I missed it. If God saw it's better for you to be a girl, he will born you a girl, right? Well, no. So it's a disease from the beginning. It's not a disease. And I don't know if it's from the beginning. I don't know if it's something that happened to me in the womb. It wasn't anything that happened to me as a kid. I was never abused. I was never like kidnapped or anything bad. I didn't grow up wealthy by any stretch. I was pretty poor growing up, but my mom did provide well for me. I was loved. I had a supportive household for the most part. So like I don't know if it was anything from birth, but I know that the more I think about it and the more I've looked back, it's made sense throughout my entire life. That I've never fit into a box that would either be man or woman. And even now, even as I'm transitioning, I'm taking female hormones. I'm on HRT. And I see other trans women who are so happy to be trans women. And I'm happy for them, and I support my trans sisters and my trans brothers. But I don't feel the same gender euphoria over things like breasts, over things like being able to fill out dresses better. I'm on HRT because I want some of the benefits, because I want to present more femininely, as the skin benefits are actually very nice. Ahmed, but you could have tried and fit. I did try and fit. I did. I'm almost 30 years old. I spent let's say about 25 years trying to fit. So why changing identity? Because it never fit. Again, like I'm erudite TWR, so you're non-binary. I am non-binary. Moth Lake, give me a second. Is there a way to do HRT without getting tits? I'm enjoying all the benefits, but tits are uncomfy. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. So I plan on getting at some point, I plan on looking into, and it'll probably be next year or the year after, keyhole surgery. I'm also taking raloxifene, which is, it has a side effect of not halting, but hindering boob growth. Because raloxifene was originally used for menopause. And I don't know exactly like what it's used for menopause, but that slows it down. And I'm at some point I'm going to be looking into getting keyhole surgery to help. Is there a way to get tits without muscle atrophy? That one probably no. I mean, unless you are into so the thing with HRT and breast growth is that it's going to depend on your own genetic makeup. Like I know trans girls who have natural D cups, like wholly natural D cups. I know trans girls who have been on HRT half as long and have like A cups, or twice as long, excuse me. Jordan, I saw Benny.gay talking about enjoying being clocky. Thoughts / sympathies? Yeah. I totally understand that. Like, the idea of passing perfectly, of being, a perfectly effeminate woman as a trans woman is something that it's a patriarchal structure. Because here's the thing. There are cis women who don't pass. There are cis men who could easily be mistaken for trans men. Like, it's something that is not assured. Like, it is based on all of these signifiers, and people's genetic makeup and the way they look is so incredibly varied. There are so many different variables that can go any direction. And like, creative username. In the past week, someone thought I was a woman. I'm a cis man. I have a friend who is a cis male, and all the time, constantly gets confused for a trans man. Like, it happens unbelievably often with this guy. Demibird, I'm 5'4", baby-faced, my voice barely dropped, I don't grow facial hair, I'm confused for a lesbian or a teenage boy, I was mistaken for a kid recently. Yeah. Like there are so many people inside and outside of boxes that when somebody talks about, like, oh, to me, somebody like Benny, like being able to revel in not passing and being able to just be proud of who you are and to be secure in who you are, more than just proud, to be secure in who you are, to have that sense of assuredness, like, that should be the end goal for any trans person. That should be the end goal for most people. To be confident enough in yourself to say, yeah, you know what? I'm hot. I'm attractive. I don't need somebody else's opinion. I don't need somebody to tell me this looks good all the time. Yeah, and Demibird too. Passing would be nice, but being visibly queer and trans is something I also find pride in. And the other half of that is that is, if you are in safe spaces and you are in a local queer group or a queer community, that is going, like you'll be able to feel good about that. You won't have to worry about being harassed or assaulted as much. I don't want to say anybody is safe all the time. But Joel, I wanted to go back to Joel's question. I haven't forgotten about it because it's a really good question. Joel super chatted $10 and said, how do we win over gamers who call themselves anti-woke but are not right-wing or even political? They're just mad about games and films sexualizing women less than they did before 2016. That is actually a really good question, because you saw it with Boogie a couple weeks ago, where Boogie was, when the Gamergate 2 thing kicked off, Boogie was making these broad generalizations that games were lecturing white men on why being white is bad, and they were saying, while at the same time, because people would be like, oh, okay, I see Boogie is already turning to the right wing, and Boogie would say, no, I still support trans people, I still think billionaires should be taxed. So while Boogie is what you would call a dirtbag centrist, I think, to me. It's what I call a dirtbag centrist. And you can kind of, I think he would call himself this, but Short Fat Otaku would call himself this too, or as a centrist, where they generally, when somebody says they're a centrist, generally what they do is they're looking at the most extreme right-wing examples and then the most non-extreme left-wing examples, or looking at extreme left-wing examples but then applying it to broad progressivism. And so it's the reason why, Joel, your question is so interesting is that I think this is a bigger section of the gaming audience than a lot of people realize. These people who, who probably legitimately, at least to their audience or to their friends or their social bubble, they legitimately believe they don't have a problem with gay people. They don't have a problem with trans people. They might even have gay and trans friends. But it's like this edge that people like Asmongold walk, where it's not quite fully in the 4chan, like Reddit kiddie pool, where they're talking about how, everything is social engineering and people are they're putting DEI in our games to overthrow, whatever. But I think it can be worrisome, especially if you have friends like that, because from that point, from accepting the idea that there's something called forced wokeness, it is a hop, skip, and a jump. It is a quick descent into everything else. Like Vicky Valbled, it's not that far removed. Yeah, it is like neck and neck. But how do we win over gamers who call themselves anti-woke? I think the easiest thing to do, if somebody is truly not too far gone, if they are not on the sweet baby train right now, the conspiracist talking about how DEI and inclusion is ruining everything, and they're the type of people who I think like Boogie is too far gone, where he's like, these people are lecturing us about white people in games, is all you really need to do, all you legitimately should need to do, is have a you should sit down and have them question their own beliefs. Or question those assertions, because the assertions themselves, for example, if this person says, man, I'm so tired of this woke stuff in games, or I just want to play games. You hear that a lot too, where I think what it is that a lot of people legitimately are tired of the culture war bullshit on both sides, and I get it. Like, and I've seen this a lot for Stellar Blade, where so many people are like, I don't even know what this game is. I don't even know what the combat looks like. I haven't seen any of it, because all I've seen people post about it is to own the libs. And so I think you need to hit it from the other side of that. To have somebody really introspect and be like, hey, why do you think this is woke? And later on, you can get into ideas of maybe, okay, where are they hearing that from? What are the ulterior motives of the people saying that? Like if you were to be like, oh yeah, I was watching this video from a guy called The Quartering. It's like, okay, well, let's just go look at what else he's into, what he advocates for, and his vested interests in that. But that's a separate conversation. Before you get there, you need to just have somebody ask, what is woke about this? Like really look into, what are the examples, and why do you think it's woke? How is this woke? And if they were to say, well, it's being shoved in, how or why? Where is the evidence it's literally being mandated to be shoved in? Okay, well, it's DEI, it's an initiative. It's like, yeah, because now more than ever, especially, and put it to them like this, especially when you're talking big AAA games. You were talking games like Spider-Man. You were talking games like Last of Us or Uncharted. You were talking about games, and as these people the people saying, oh, this wokeness is ruining everything, have a very basic misunderstanding of how video games are made. And I talk about, go watch my Spider-Man video essay. Like I would say, if you want to talk to a friend about this and try and get them to be a little bit more open-minded and to not go farther into this anti-woke rabbit hole, go watch my Spider-Man video essay I did back in December, because I deconstruct a lot of the arguments that people tend to use and how they typically, like once you look into them beyond a surface level, they dissolve very easily. And one of them is the idea of like, oh, people are just forcing this agenda in there. Like it's mandated from the top down. Or one of them was because in the Middle East, in this PlayStation game, they removed the gay content. They removed any references to gay people. And as Asmongold said, Asmund said something to the effect of like, see, this is, Sony doesn't care about you. The people at like these companies are just using queer people to make money. And it's like, yeah, to a certain extent, that's fair. Like to a certain extent. But again, it belies this misunderstanding of how games are made, because what likely happened in that is that the developers who made the game, again, thousands of people touch these games. Like when you're talking AAA games, thousands of people touch them. The developers making the games wanted it. They thought it was important to have queer characters in side missions. They thought it was important to have pride flags on walls, with the knowledge that it would likely be cut out. And that was a decision from above. That wasn't them. So these people likely worked extra hard on it to not only see statistically their friends, family, co-workers themselves represented, but with the knowledge that not everybody would get to see that. With the knowledge that they were working hard on these things so that specific people would see them. And that's one small example in just an endless sea of examples that you can go down when you are looking at how games are actually made and how people apply these tenets of wokeness. Because odds are a queer character is in a game because the creator wanted it that way. A black character is in a game because the creators wanted it that way. These as much as people like to act like, again, it's easy for the sweet baby drama people to try and reduce everything down to like one or two people. But design teams for games like God of War, Last of Us, Spider-Man, not only do the characters themselves go through maybe dozens of different concept designers, maybe dozens of different casting for who's actually going to play the character, for what the facial structure will actually look like. Those things totally get changed even during development. Like, it's ridiculous to say like, oh, this game has a black character because it was because they just mandated it. It's like, do you really think for people spending millions, hundreds of millions of dollars on the budget of these games, when a character in an open world game needs to have a fitting actor, needs to have sometimes hundreds, if not thousands, like you're talking Baldur's Gate, thousands of lines of dialogue that all needs to be not only written, but edited and then recorded. And the recording isn't just one person. That's multiple people in a sound booth, plus the actor, plus the sound director. And then implemented, bug tested, played over and over and over again. All of that doesn't just happen because one person says, we need a black person in here. Like, yeah, I realize that was a very long-winded answer and got off on some tangents, but the thing I would say is that if you know somebody who is anti-woke or is vocally tired about wokeness in games, the odds are they aren't actually that tired of wokeness. They are tired of this culture war bullshit being pushed, which is fair because this shit is exhausting. Like, I think Stellar Blade has shown so many people that. Like, people who are like they're fine with sexy game characters. They don't care either way. But the way it's being hailed as like this anti-woke masterpiece is ridiculous. And so I would just do what you can to get somebody to introspect on those ideas and to think about them beyond just is this thing good or bad? Is what I would say. Sorry. So what is super chatted 10. You help me be myself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thumb Warrior, thank you for subscribing at tier 1. I realized that was a very long-winded answer. Orbs main, what are you doing? Are you AI? Orbs main, I'm 41, 250 pounds and give a mean punch. All right, give me just 1 second. Oh, Orbs main, sorry, Malir Blackspear, Orbs main is over on YouTube. Thank you, Banana Brains. You got to it before I did. I'm an Orbs main. I don't know what Orbs main. Paper Animator, Paleo Pines is the game we'll be playing shortly. I was gonna. Why was I gonna? All right, so I showed off stickers. For those who don't know, because I know we had a couple people join a little bit later, but we now have Lamb Chop and Stream stickers available on the Dead Domain Redbubble store. You can go get your own lamb chops to put on your skateboards, your water cups, your other stuff, and your own Mr. Potato Head pronoun sticker. You can be outraged at pronouns on the go anytime. Two-Faced Place show the secret one. The secret one is for me. The secret one is not for everybody else. I mean, it's my Angel Dust one, but it's not for like I am not selling it. This is just a thing that I bought because I have some other sheets of stickers too. I got some extra stickers. I'm not just gonna do a Redbubble order and not get stickers. Oh yeah, somebody asked me my two favorite, but excluding Angel Dust and Has Been Hotel, and I still don't know what the category was, I guess. All right, let's go to heck. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, right, we already started it. Duh. So for those who don't know, Paleo Pines is a cute little dinosaur life sim that has been recently targeted for harassment by libs of TikTok because they put out a Trans Day visibility post and they have been very openly queer and queer friendly. And libs of TikTok did a post after I'm sure one of her chud followers found out about the game, and they were, of course, as happens after being featured on libs of TikTok, they were harassed, and they did block her, thankfully. But I just wanted to throw my support behind the game, as much as that matters. I have no. Ooh. An androgynous protagonist? Um, ooh, yeah. That's actually pretty close to my eye color. Oh, it is a little... I guess I am... Can't see the character. You're right, you're right, you're right. I got you. There you go. One of the biggest questions in gaming, Tifa or Aerith? Neither. Cloud. Duh. Galash, not every character slash episode is sexual, but both shows do have major characters who are sexual most of the time. So I can understand not being interested if that's your thing. Centrosaurus when Leftosaurus walks in. Honestly, though, probably Tifa. Like, I think Tifa is just a more... Like, I think she has a lot more personality. That's adorable. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That's kind of like my hair. Yeah, hell yeah. Androgynous character. That's kind of cute. Like, already, here's the thing. Already I could see people being mad. Like, playing this game being like, oh, look at what they're doing. But, like, how... I don't understand the mentality of somebody who could look at this and be like, oh, look at how terrible this is for kids. Like, get out of here. Find something to really complain about. Oh, yeah, that's my look. Ooh. No, I'll be good. Tifa, Aerith, Cloud, all on preferred boob. Tifa, obviously, at the top. Then Cloud, because of boy boob, and then Aerith. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't... Aerith is not my favorite. Like, I don't dislike her, but, it's just not my... go-to. Well, this is already adorable. Thumb Warrior Aerith is a psyop. Yes, Mr. Oakby, this is making the Chuds rage today. Hierarchic / Libs of TikTok targeted the developers of this game in a tweet, and they got harassed a bunch over it, because this game is pro-queer and put out a post for Trans Day of Visibility. So I decided to buy it and support the dev team a little bit. Rohack, did you mean when you say the game's audio is a bit too dank? Do you mean dank good or dank bad? It should be. Gameplay's happening. Is it peaking a bit? I've adjusted the audio. Oh yeah, it was peaking a little bit. I think I thought that was on just in my headphones, but that okay, it's good to know that was for everybody else too. Ooh. This is a really hard style to nail, and it kind of reminds me of, I actually just, Lucky, I love you, Lucky. You're my best friend in the world now. Like I tried playing A Hat in Time the other day, and I think this has a similar style that I like a lot better. It's a little bit softer. Hat in Time. Like, I think Hat in Time as an indie game, it controlled very well. Like, it controlled really nicely. And I love me a good platformer, but it was not at all. I played like 10 seconds and was like, this is not for me. Yeah, I've heard Animal Crossing meets Harvest Moon. And I'm seeing, just like from the farm I gotta clear out, I'm getting a little bit of Stardew. Well, Rohack, it wasn't the controls that put me off, it was the visuals. Like, I really didn't like the visual style of it. It was this weird, like, almost I don't even know how to describe it. Like, kind of GameCube era. I'm gonna send a picture of this Dynam Snore. And now I'm getting stupid idiosyncrasies from my... Okay, there you go. Hello, 13th Brick. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay. I'm gonna pet you again. I love you, little guy. Like, I think this does the softer style a little bit better. Yeah, but I already forgot what I was. Take care of this tomorrow. Alright, so I got a little run. I got a jump. No jump. Inventory. I gotta make a bed, y'all. Oh, wait. No. Do Oh, do they? Russo Guru? I haven't played a... Oh, that's actually not... Well, okay, never mind. I was like, I played a GameCube game right after high school when I had a Wii, and I bought some GameCube games. But that was almost 10 years ago. So I was like, I haven't played a GameCube... Wait, not a sausage. Okay. Lucky, come here. Oh, look at this guy. Look at his little strut. Oh, so cute. There we go. Love you, buddy. Okay. Okay, let's save progress. This does, yeah, this has a very, the only thing you'll be doing is boiling along with the other sinners. Orb's main, serious question. Why are you in here? Like, what are you hoping to accomplish, buddy, while I'm sitting here playing my dinosaur game, drinking out of my Godzilla cup? I spent so much of my time doing photorealistic material work, and this game is invalidating my existence. Ooh, Keneath. Oh, goodness gracious, Keneath. Sorry, I just saw that. $30. Thank you. Jordan should use an army of dinosaurs to protect Paleo Pines from bad people. I have some dinosaurs around here. Somewhere. Don't I? Hang on. I think I have a dinosaur or two. Give me a second. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, never mind. I'm like, where did I put those? I put them over it. I have a potted plant that has my... if anybody wants to see them, I'll go get them. But I have a Jurassic Park 1 Velociraptor toy from '93, and then a Gallimimus. No. Another raptor. Is that a raptor? I forget. No, it's a Dilophosaurus. What happened with this game? A bunch of chuds harassed the dev team because Libs of TikTok... Somebody sent Libs of TikTok a link to the dev team's Trans Day Visibility post. And so they were targeted for harassment, so we were just showing support. It shouldn't be blank screen. I have a Dilophosaurus, and then I have the because if y'all don't know, I don't collect a lot of dinosaurs and Jurassic Park stuff. I have some JP3 stuff from when I was a kid, and then I have I got some of the retro re-releases because they've been on deep clearance at Target, and they did they have these little Alan Grant and Ian Malcolm that are just like kitted out with like Unreal Tournament weapons, and I think they're very goofy. And I really love the looks. I want a plushie of this dino too. And your Parasaurolophus. Planning on double yes, 1,000 times yes. Ooh, wait, I can get a pride. Oh, I can get a pride flag dino. I thought that was just something that they did, but I really want one now. Pebble Plaza. Paper animator, I think it will. Bum, bum, bum. All right, look through the journal. Lucky needs attention. Lucky, come here. No! Oh. Let's give you some greens. There you go, buddy. Best friend in the world. Okay. Lucky needs attention. What else does Lucky need? All right. Visit Pebble Plaza, buy herbivore food, and talk with Marlowe. Is the sun already setting? Dang. Yippee! I didn't mean to do a yippee button, but all right. You and me, buddy. We're going to Pebble Plaza. I really want that new Jurassic Park game to be really good. I really want that to be like a good horror survival game, the first person one that they're making. Oh, these guys are, look at them. Oh my goodness. No, come back. I really like the shader they used on the grass here. It's very like kind of Breath of the Wild-y. I want to say hi to you. No. I have a book. Come look at my book. Found a dinosaur you can't read good. Oh, this is delightful. Favorite dinosaur? Dilophosaurus. Little spitty boy. Alright, artifact has been... Oh, okay. So that's just like a little collectible. Alright. Oh my goodness, is that a what are you? Lucky is leveled up. Hell yeah, Lucky. Good job, bro. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about this game. This game came out last year. Accidental. I have the previous collaboration set that they did. I've really considered getting the Dilophosaurus one because I have the other Jurassic Park set with the Jeep and the Megatron, or the T-Rex. I love their collaborations. The only other Transformers collaboration I have is the at the local toy store I bought the G.I. Joe Soundwave, but it's just Soundwave and Ravage, so it doesn't come with the other G.I. Joe stuff. But it was like $40 down from $100, so This game has 7 different pride color schemes for the dinosaurs. Based? Joel, I missed 2 super chats. Oh shit, I did miss that one. Hang on. Sorry, Joel. Favorite party member, favorite Avalanche member outside of the party, Turk, and favorite Shinra board member. Favorite party member. Yuffie is growing on me. Red 13's growing on me. I've been playing through Rebirth. I would probably say... like, probably Barrett in terms of usability, but then I really like Yuffie. Favorite Avalanche member is Jesse. No Jesse, yeah. Favorite Turk member is, God, not Rude, the other one. Reno, that miserable little twink. And then favorite Shinra board member, I do not remember her name, but the hot older lady. All right, hang on. What other one did I miss? I said I missed two super chats. One of the biggest. Oh, Joel, I answered the biggest question in gaming. Tifa or Aerith. Oh my gosh, this game is so woke! Scarlet, that's the one. Scarlet is hot evil. Yes. You see the vision. You get what I'm going for. Alright. Marlo! Oh, this game would make Chaya... If... I keep calling her Chaya, but if Haya actually watched gameplay of this, she'd be so mad. Not only are there gay dinosaurs, there's black people. She would hate this. Quill Clock, you can go on Redbubble and look up Dead Domain. And then there are links on my Twitter and on the community post on YouTube. So if you want any Dead Domain stickers, Quill Clock, you can go to my channel on YouTube and under the community post. Dapplewood. Reso Guru, I don't know about that. I think she, like, honestly, I think she just floated through life until she decided to be a bigot. Like, I don't see Haya Raichik as having any kind of, like, dark, mysterious past. I think she literally just saw an opportunity to be cruel to people and just never stopped doing it. All right. I need a pen. All right. Buy herbivore food from Corlin and return to the ranch. Orbs Main, dinosaurs should not... I'm going to read this like Minion Death Cult. Dinosaurs should not be liberalized and given genders! If you told a raptor that you're gay, it would eat you alive! Sorry, I might have spiked the audio there for a little bit. So true, buddy. So true. Do you think you'll ever make any of the sticker designs into patches? Maybe, if I figure out how to do that in a good way. I don't know if Redbubble does that either. Whoa. I can't buy that. Okay. This is just delightful. Are you in need of assistance? Oh, okay, that actually drains my stamina faster. All right. Look at this little... Oh, I love this little outdoor... You ever see something in a game and you're like, man, I wish that was real? I know that's what most games are supposed to be like, because it's, you know, escapist fantasy, but I'm like, man, I don't know. This town is definitely big enough for the both of us. This is so friendly and sweet. Banana Brain ZEF, is there a timeline or estimate for shirts or other merch? No. I do have a timeline of planning it. If that helps, which I realize it probably doesn't, but right now I do have a pattern that I want to try getting on a dress. Aside from that, I want to... I'm going to be working on merch during my month off. So once this next video is out, the video I've been working on with the Satanic Temple, I'm going to be working very hard on my book and merch for about a month, and I have some other videos that I'll be putting out too. But yes. Old fence post lying around. All right, I can do that. I think. What does an old fence post look like? I think these all look like old fence posts. Do I? That's wood. Hmm. Alright, fence posts. People who know this game, where are the fence posts? Oh. Yeah, that's a fence. Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right. There we go. Alright. Alright, I guess I'm... Ooh, what's this? I want to finish Lucky's pen. Okay. I can see the Spyro comparison. Jerry Sanders, Raptors don't care about your feelings. Raptors don't care about your feelings. Raptors eating people's faces party. Who do we think do we think anybody's gonna come and try and replace Candace Owens over on Daily Wire? Okay, I gotcha. All right, hey, that's pretty snappy. Is this the Dark Souls of Animal Crossing? Yes, probably. I think it's more like the Turok of Animal Crossing. Joni Lillard, why is April special to the queer community? I have no idea. I saw libs of TikTok being mad that somebody said GAYPRIL sometime on the internet and people lost their fucking minds, and I think that's very funny, personally. Ooh. Oh no, Lucky's unhappy. Oh, I don't want Lucky to be unhappy. Alright, come here, buddy. There you go. Alright. All better now, buddy. Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay. Investigate the path. Find the parasaurolophyses. Alright, I think that'll probably be it for tonight. Oh, get the quartering on there. Good God. Clandis Owens. No. We do not awoke Candace Owens. Two-Face place 45. Oh wait, no, why am I at the bottom of the chat? Goodness gracious. Brianna Wu. Brianna Wu has been following me on Twitter for like over a month now, and every time I see her come up for some dumb shit she says, I'm just like, why? Why are you following? Like, I've been tweeting. I am trying to unequip. I'm trying to not tweet so goddamn much. Wow. Oh, she's so cute. Lucky wants to hear some music. All right, let's do. That's adorable. This has like a, this like has a Majora's Mask thing going on. Or no, Ocarina of Time, God. Alright, where do I want to till over here. Watering can. Can't water without water. That's true, I guess. I have migrated from YouTube. Glad to have you here, Redzor. Redzor, thank you for following. Femboyuary. I would like to celebrate Femboyuary. Is Dead Space worth playing in 2023? Have you not? Okay. All right, have you not watched my videos on Dead Space? Go. Okay, so I have to be pretty close to do that. All right. Are you not following me, dinosaur? Oh yeah, Renaroo, I have a video where I go through the entirety of the Dead Space expanded universe. Like I read all the books and all the comics, and I reviewed them and ranked them before the Dead Space remake came out, and then I've covered Dead Space in like all 3 of the games I've played in my shooter videos. And my ranking shooters, because Dead Space 2 is still my top ranked shooter. There we go. Ooh, okay, now we're talking. Now I gotta clean up everything. Oh goodness, Lucky, this is taking it out of you, buddy. Okay, you're gonna go back in the kennel. Okay, here you go, buddy. Okay, make sure you get your greens. Oh, I mean, Renaroo, these are like older videos for me. These are like from last year before my church infiltration even. I think so many people have seen my videos and my streams that they don't realize that, like, I was only doing video game analysis and critique for like 2 years. I know, it bums me out. A lot of people haven't watched my older ones, especially, like my Wolfenstein video. Man, my Wolfenstein video is a banger. My Wolfenstein video and my Dishonored videos are both bangers. If you haven't seen those, go check them out. All right, what do, guess I'll, yeah, I'll do the next day. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Getting angry at Two-Face Place. I prefer getting angry at people and scared for my future. Well, you should watch some of my videos and that might make you less scared for the future. All right, buddy, let's get you. Oh, he pooped. What am I gonna do? Oh man, I gotta take her to dinosaur poop. Hell. Alright, good job, buddy. Good night, Lane. Alright, this will be the last one, and then you gotta go back to your pen. I know, you're tired. Like he has a saddle, right? Alright. Nope. Do I have to? Okay, perfect. Got a trophy. The future's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know about that. All right, Lucky has his greens. I'm gonna go get some more food. I don't know what else I need to be doing though. I guess I'm just in a. Oh yeah, I need water. Like a holding pattern for now. I'm in that beginning of a farming game where I'm just setting everything up. Lesbian Uwari. Trophy for picking up dinosaur poop. Yeah, don't ever let people tell you that video games aren't art. I feel like you're missing some first-person shooters there. Oh. Oh, okay, fertilizer. All right, very nice. Oh, is that all I had? Okay. Okay. Hmm. I keep trying to run and I keep pressing the yippee button. Thank you very much, Rusa Guru, for subscribing with Prime. Goodness. I got pretty invested into Karlach's muscles. Yeah, I understand that. I'm still bummed that I can't romance her or Astarion in my playthrough. That is canonically what is going to make my first run Baldur's Gate character evil, is the fact that I couldn't romance the two people I wanted to, but Shadowheart was just there the whole time. Orbs, man, there's no way you're real. There's no way, dude. Sorry. Autism creature yells yippee. Alright, let's... Alright, I'm gonna go run to town, I guess. This has a real... This reminds me a little bit of The Good Life? Yeah, The Good Life. Sweary's, like, English country... God, I wanted to play more of that. I really like the focal length, too. The way they use, like, distance is really nice. Bongo. Mari. Alright. For at least 10 carrots, find Mari. Okay. Like, listen to the ambient sound and everything. Hell yeah. I love this little thing. It's like a goat dinosaur. Look at it. Oh. Oh, I know what I can do now. Come here. Okay, I got it. No, it was... Alright, what? Okay, no, I'm... Stop. I can do this. I can do this. Don't... Alright, red. Red, red, purple. Come back. I do not understand. They're giving me conflicting things. Oh, is that... Alright, so there's red, red. Alright, fuck you dinosaurs, man. I ain't taking this harsh criticism from a bunch of little extinct... What? I have no idea where I'm going. Just see what's going on. What do we got? I don't have a map either. Pebble Bridge. I crossed Pebble Bridge. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna keep going. Oh, I'm right by the town. Okay, perfect. Oh, I cannot go into the town. Okay, not from this angle. Aw, heck. Aw, hell. How's everybody else doing? How are we feeling tonight? I realize I'm starting to get into the game, so I'm not talking as much. I know, Demibird, I used up all of my Dino's stuff at the very beginning. So I didn't want to wear him down too much. Oh, okay, got it. Gallimimus!
Arr, 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 arr. Arr, 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 arr.
Wait, no.
Arr, 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 arr.
Every species of favorite food. Oh, hell yeah. Dinosaur ate out of my hand. Let's go. Why would you give me a... Hell yeah, new dino buddy. Let's go. Pippins Poppins. Reto Cocktober. I think you mean Goktober. How am I gonna... Best friend. Love him. Oh, I need a saddle, don't I? Okay, tell you what. Alright, rad. Okay, cool. A large dreamstone. Where do I find the dreamstone? Oh, my goodness. Vicky Violeblood, thank you for $10. Anyone else in here get in a lot of trouble as a kid because they took a dinosaur costume to school and put it on when the teacher wasn't looking and ran around screaming, or is that just a me thing? That might be a you thing. I did get my lightsaber taken away multiple times. Yeah, my mother wouldn't allow me to have any fake weapons until pretty much all through high school. Well, I mean, like, I wasn't asking for fake weapons by high school, but, like, my mother would not let me play with fake guns and stuff for a good while. What is this mysterious circle? Some by the main path. Alright, I will continue going on the main path. Look at him just follow me. This game is cute as shit, dude. You know, I'm most surprised that I haven't seen anything about this game. Like, at all. With as much as people like dinosaurs and such. I can have I can just have like a cadre of dinosaurs? Oh, that changes everything. Okay, there's a funky looking stone. Amethyst, okay. Because the Dreamstone is going to be like a dinosaur's little stable, right? Like, I need it to make a little house for him. I'll find him somewhere. He's fine just following me for now. No, I'm like really... Oh, okay, this looks like a thing. Is this not a... Alright, do I have to... That looks like a thing. But apparently it's not a thing. What the fuck do I know? Okay, Red Zor. Somebody who's into dinosaur content. This game got coverage from streamers and such. Yeah, I guess, you know what? It probably would in more... Here's the weird thing. So I'm in a lot of like kaiju circles on Twitter. And so I see all the like little kaiju games and stuff that come out. I'm willing to bet that if I was still on my last Twitter, which for some reason overlapped my kaiju stuff with my, wasn't even my dinosaur stuff. It's just like there's a lot of overlap between dinosaur and kaiju fandoms. I think that would be... I probably would have seen it then, but like I had no idea that. And granted, I'm out of the loop on a lot of games and stuff, but this is like delightful and is sidestepping a lot of the problems I generally have with this kind of game. Yeah, Takashito, I have no idea what... My chat is going bonkers today, and I have no idea why all the weirdos are out. Like, it's Wednesday. I was about to say it's Tuesday, but it's not Tuesday. Alright, where's my galley? There we go. Little pets. I've seen Godzilla vs. Kong twice now, and I'm probably definitely gonna go see it. I'm probably gonna go see it another 2 times, at least. I saw -1 7 times in theaters, so that's my record. I don't think GXK is not gonna beat that, but Renaru, I've lost track. Honestly, it's gotten to a weird point where now if I'm not big enough to be like super well known, but I'm big enough that if I start getting a brigade of hate, I assume it's because somewhere somebody is talking shit about me, and I just have no way of knowing. Like there's no way I can confidently say for sure. Ooh, that looks like a dreamstone. Are those velociraptors? Oh, okay, give me a second. Hell yeah. Oh, I need a large dreamstone. Well, fuck me. Or is that's a Compsognathus. Oh shit, dude. Okay, you're already. Yeah, I'm out. You beat me. That's more than I'm prepared to do right now. Orbs, you've been here for like 2 hours. Like, if you aren't an AI, do you not have better things to do with your time? I really love the water shader. Yeah, this game, like, I'm not a big fan of the character designs, but other than that, this game really nails its style. I have no idea. I am mute. I have no idea what Orbs is saying. He is... I do not know. Also, I am lost as shit. Oh, wait. Now he has something to tell me? Is there not a... Oh, duh. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. So now I know where to go. Okay. Perfect. Oh, yeah. I never saw 65 million. Speaking of dinosaurs. Like, damn. Look at the... It's not popping as much on stream, I don't think, but the colors on this... are just gorgeous. Like, very simple color palette, but really pretty. Nadra, they asked me pronouns at gas station. Like, really, bro. I guess I can make a... Nope, wrong way. How's the game? Drostino, it's doing good. I really like it. I think it's very pretty and cute. And I have another game I could probably play on stream. I bought El Shaddai on Xbox 360 on a whim, and I have yet to play it again. Or I've yet to start playing it. Alright, can two dinosaurs share a pen? Okay, I gotcha. All right, so will the dinosaur just automatically? Nope. Okay. All right, so I need 5 dandelions, I guess. Okay, so you're gonna just stay in the pen too? Perfect. Rad. Cool. Alright, good job, everybody. Oh, and actually... Oh, wait, no, you're not. Never mind. Sign them to a pen the next day. Okay, perfect. Can I not? Okay, so I will probably have to do that with that, so... I will do that. Well, non-binary thieves ask if your wallet is lesbian. I don't think you're a real person, dude. I'm gonna be real with you. I think, like, there's no way somebody who is saying the things you're saying exists. Unironically. Hi, Dad. Hobo Tante. Hey there. All right, let's go. What is that? Oh, spring onion seeds. Oh, sick. All right. Okay, yeah, so they're gonna have me do that. I'm gonna go. All right, let's do. How are we feeling? How's everybody feeling about Paleo? I keep wanting to call it Paleo Plaza. It's Pebble Plaza. Paleo, not Paleo Park. Paleo Pines. Goodness gracious. Very, very cozy. It's super cozy. Cozy's a good word for it, I think. Also, Artsy Knox, thank you very much for following. I had somebody, I don't know if anybody saw it on YouTube, but I had somebody comment, I think on the last stream, asking why I have a pink pony in the corner of my screen. And like they were, it was very obviously like a transphobic thing, like they were trying to say like, oh, it's for little girls or something. But I feel like Lamb Chop is very much not a horse. Like, that all I could say was that's very obviously not a horse. I don't know what else I can say at that point. I'm gonna. Can I get a T-Rex? I probably can't get a T-Rex. They probably wouldn't let me keep a T-Rex. Alright, Uno Mas, and then you level up again, Lucky. Come on. Oh, 2 more. Never mind. Sorry, I lied. Hell yeah. Good job, buddy. Cat Guy 97, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your night. Love your vibe. Have a great night. I love your vibe. Thank you for stopping by. There's T-Rex Pride skins. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Orbs is going off the deep end, y'all. Do we want to go? Let's do... Alright, so I need to use the flute to get Golly's attention. Okay, so what am I doing then? Seeds have blown onto the ranch. Golly needs attention. Yep, I used the flute to get Golly's attention. Come on. Is there another? Democrats want to implement Sharia law after the election. That is just not anywhere close to reality. I need dandelions. Alright, well, you and me, buddy. Go get dandelions. How are we feeling, chat? Make them follow me into the pen. Okay. Well, they were following me into the pen. Gotta... What a goofy little guy. Thank you very much, Kaori Taco. Fashion Police Squad. How is Fashion Police Squad? Okay, pointed at them, it will say you live here now. All right. Oh, this is your home. Perfect. Perfect. All right, can I... Yeah, but I need a saddle for this one. Okay. Guess not. Alright, and let's... Can I not... Oh, okay, I know what I need to do. What? Why will it not let me save? What's going on? Do I need to have her follow me out of the cage? Okay, that's weird. Alright, y'all. We're gonna hop over to... I might hop on a little bit later, because I am in a gaming and streaming mood. But my partner's gonna pick me up, and I haven't eaten all day. And so we're gonna go... Brianna Huffman, the object of this game is this is like a life sim type game, so eventually all of this junk and stuff I'm gonna clear out of here, and I'm gonna have a dinosaur farm that I'm gonna raise my dinosaurs on, that I can pet and make friends with, and that is the point of the game. But we are gonna go see who we can raid. I'll probably be back in a little bit to... Ooh. Okay, here's something for everybody who wants good political content. Let's go say hi to actual Jake, because Jake is currently talking about one of my arch nemesis, Short Fat Otaku. So that'll be just right up everybody's alley. Let me go. We're gonna go raid Jake real quick. I'm gonna go get a burger, and then I'll be back. Keep an eye out for stuff. I'll be back in probably an hour or so, half hour. And have a great rest of your night if I don't see you before then.